So in the Nature Boy's trial, there's always drama, it seems like. Yesterday, Nature Boy wanted to fire his lawyer and he went back and forth with the judge. Court TV captured the footage between the judge and Nature Boy. The bantering back and forth. Let's take a listen. As you come onto the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you.
We've got some breaking news out of Georgia in the polygamist cult leader trial. Defendant Eligio Nature Boy Bishop is asking the judge to dismiss his attorney, and things are getting heated. If you are new to this case, Bishop is on trial for allegedly raping one of his cult followers and releasing revenge porn. The defense's case is starting today, and the heated arguments started up moments ago. We're going to pick up from there.
Yes. The state's suggestion is that the court made clear that Mr. Bishop has two options under the Sixth Amendment, and he needs to select from one of those two options.
Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop. The options are: 1, you can proceed with Mr. Booker. 2, you can fire Mr. Booker and you can proceed pro se. If you want to do that, we have to have what's called a Ferretti hearing and then to advise you on the record of all of the dangers in doing so. The COVID issue has been resolved. The attorneys are fine going forward. The jurors are fine going forward. I'm wearing a mask. It's not an issue. So CDC guidelines are changing. Anyway, so that ship has sailed. We are going forward with this trial. We're in the middle of it. If you want to have a different attorney, you don't get to choose a different attorney in the middle of the trial. We don't stop for you to get a new lawyer. You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed by yourself. Period. Two choices. Those are the only ones you have.
Is that on record?
Yes, everything is on the record.
Okay, I will enter fire my attorney and find new
Okay, that is not an option. Okay, you're not listening to me, Mr. Bishop. The options are proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed without an attorney. Those are the two options you have at this juncture. Period. Nobody in the back can help you. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Two options: proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed pro se and represent yourself, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Why is that my only two options?
That's the law, Mr. Bishop, period. That's the law.
So I'm not allowed to seek other counsel?
Not in the middle of trial, no sir.
Even if I'm not being represented right?
Sir?
As you come onto the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you.
That's the ruling. Do not argue with me.
Is that on record?
Everything is on record, Mr. Bishop. Everything is on the record. So what do you want to do? You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed without an attorney. But we're not stopping the trial for you to get a new lawyer. That's not how this works.
What about the COVID?
We've already discussed that, sir. You have a mask, I have a mask, we have hand sanitizers, the jurors are fine with it, counsel's fine with it, we are way more than 5 feet away from each other. So you're trying everything you can to not go forward with this trial.
Because I'm not being treated fair.
Okay, you are entitled to your opinion, Mr. Bishop. I'm not going to argue with you. But we are moving forward with the trial, one way or the other. If you're concerned about COVID and you want to stay in the back and do not want to participate in the trial, that is also your right. And we'll try you an extension. That is considered a voluntary absence from court.
Really?
Really?
Because I don't want to be in here and be exposed to COVID.
Then you can sit in the back and we can try the case in your house.
I don't have the right to have any opinion on this.
I don't even understand that question. Those are your choices.
Being like a big decision on my behalf.
Okay. Mr. Bishop, this is the last time I'm going to tell you your options. Okay? As far as counsel, you either proceed with Mr. Booker or you represent yourself, period. You do not get to stop the trial to hire a new attorney. Number 1. Number 2, COVID. I've discussed this with counsel. We've mentioned it to the jurors. Everybody is fine with going forward. We have masking in place. We have provided you with a mask. We have hand sanitizer. This has been COVID been going on for 4 years, folks. We got to figure out how to live with this. We are way more than 5 feet apart, and the CDC guidelines are in the process of changing anyway with respect to the isolation rules. Well, they haven't process of changing them to eliminate the isolation requirements and just to require masks. I am wearing a mask. I will wear a mask throughout the entire trial. So that if you're not comfortable with that, and you want to sit in lockup during the course of the trial, that is your right. And that will be considered a voluntary absence from the proceeding.
Will I be able to hear what's going on?
Nope. There's no feed back there. Nope, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So it's up to you.
So,
Two choices, sir. Proceed or go in the back. That's it.
and this is on record.
Everything, yes. Everything is on record. Everything I'm saying is on the record. So the appellate courts can hear it. If they think I handled it improperly, they'll have their discretion to do whatever they deem appropriate. So you need to decide now what you're doing. Do you want to stay in the courtroom for the remainder of the proceeding, Mr. Bishop, and participate in this trial?
Participate?
Yes. Testify, not testify, be here when witnesses testify.
Whether I'm here or not, this is going to go forward.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
Who will be representing me if I fire my lawyer?
You will represent yourself. Those are your
And
interests.
if I represent myself and not choose to be in the court, then who will represent? Then who?
Nobody.
Okay, well, I want to fire my attorney and not be in court.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So that means, if that is the case, you want to fire Mr. Booker and you want to remain in the courtroom. You want to remain in lockup, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that means there will be if you fire Mr. Booker, that means no witnesses are going to testify on your behalf. We will be presenting no evidence, and we will move right into the closing arguments.
So are you saying that I'm not allowed to defend myself?
That's not what I'm saying at all. You have a right to defend yourself. You have Mr. Booker here, who again is doing an outstanding job on your behalf. I told you your options, so decide what you want to do. Do you want me to talk to your client in the back? Okay, let's take 5 minutes.
So apparently Nature Boy wanted to stop the trial and I guess move it to a different day because someone was found to have COVID in the courtroom. The judge said, no, it's not going to be stopped. If you want to do it remotely and listen in, then, so be it. And while he was doing that, he asked for a new attorney, and the judge also denied him that. So, guys, remember in the beginning of the trial, no one wore a mask in the courtroom. So I'm sure a few people probably picked up that COVID by now because it's very contagious. But Court TV was there in the courtroom to give us some of their footage of what happened while they were there reporting on the story. So the judge took a brief recess. Eligio Bishop and his attorney had a chance to speak, and he came back and he decided to stick with the current attorney, so the case will proceed as scheduled. On that note, I'm over now. Don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.